It's time to go get my parts from FCP EURO. I'm packing up my stuff now, obviously grabbing the camera, that sort of stuff. It's a few hour drive out there, so basically going to be boring car time, but I'm going to go do that, try to capture some footage while I'm there, and then hopefully get back here, unpack some stuff. We got a box that was sent to us for the trip specifically, so I don't even know what's in it. I'm going to open that in a little bit. I just got back from FCP EURO. I got a bunch of boxes back there. I'm gonna put them near the R32, take a couple photos, and show you what we got. So as you know, we're taking my R32 to Texarkana, Texas. In order to do that, we had to address some maintenance parts. I took the car over to KD, our neighbor. We put it on the lift and we discovered a handful of things from suspension components to minor upgrades that I wanted to make to the car in preparation for the trip. So with that, there is a Sony radio in there already. It's a double DIN radio. It's not the OEM one. That's why I don't feel so bad about putting something else in it. However, that radio is pretty dated. It's not wireless CarPlay, all that sort of stuff. I'm a Nancy when it comes to that sort of stuff, especially if the tech exists. I want to use it to make my life and the drive with this thing much easier. So Sony ES has hooked us up with this 4000 radio. I believe it's not the latest and greatest model. However, the biggest piece of this, as I said in the video before, it has wireless CarPlay. So we are going to throw that into the car. So once that's installed, we can work on the stuff. Actually, no, one more thing I forgot. Seeing that we are going to be trekking across the United States, trucker style, I figured we'd add a CB radio, which I have, and of course add a nice big whip, as they call them, or somebody calls them, on the car as well. That's magnetic, it'll stick on the back, that'll be that. My trip to FCP EURO earlier today involved me picking up all this stuff, and of course, first and foremost, big shouts to them. We need to start coilovers. So coilovers to bring this car down, make it a bit more enjoyable to drive, a bit more aggressive looking, all that sort of stuff. You know what coilovers are and what they do. So with that said, some tie rods, ball joints. VR6s are known for a certain thing called a crack pipe. That goes wrong. It's a coolant component that is from the factory, I believe, made out of plastic that fails over time. This is an actual crack pipe. I forgot who the manufacturer is, but you can get it at FCP EURO. I believe these are sway bar end links, a handful of different filters, cabin filter, oil filter. We got liquid moly oil to toss in there, lower control arms. We've got a valve cover gasket to toss on the car. And then all of the components associated with that to seal everything up, the actual valve cover bolts. They have these little grommets on them. Figured get fresh ones to make sure we're not spewing oil all over the place. Plus some spark plugs. Like I said, we really wanted to do just general maintenance, tackle a couple suspension components that we've seen some wear and tear, and try to cover all the bases we can to prepare for the trip. I know the vlog has kind of been all over the place, and that's because I've been all over the place as well, but we're finally here and we're gonna tackle the wheels today. What I'm hoping to do is polish this one up fully and get the other 3 started, if not finished. Jock and Jake B sprayed the centers for us, which is great. Details by Doug already started on the polishing of this one, so hopefully I just finish this and move on. The great thing is they're left in 2 pieces still, so I have this, and I can just tackle these and keep it going. Always glove up. All right, so this stuff, I don't even, well, I know because I'm gonna read the label, but Speedy All Metal Polishes. This, as usual, KD steps in and hooks us up with something. So he suggested giving this a try, and I love it so far. It's really, really helped. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably just gonna hit the wheel a little bit with it first before I hit the drill, just to kind of get things going. Tackle one section at a time and basically try to either half or quarter the wheel up so it's a little bit easier. I don't quite know how good this polisher is going to be yet, but we're going to give it a shot because I'm trying to be as efficient with our time as possible. So let's give this a shot. That is not how I wanted this to start. Okay, so the thing about this is I've screwed this down multiple times already, and I feel like I got to be doing something wrong. Actually, I think I know exactly what I'm doing wrong. There we go. We'll spin it in the right direction so it actually stays. Now I'm a little more confident it's not going to fly off and kill anybody. All right, let's give this a shot. That's not going to work. All right, we're not starting off great. I'm going to switch to this one. I was using this one the other day, so I'll give this a shot. All right, we're gonna record this. This box was sent to us from our friend and listener of the show, Tim Connors. I don't know what's in here. Obviously, it looks like it came from Amazon, but he sent us this to help along the trip. So I don't know exactly what's in here. We're gonna find out though, so let's give it a shot. So big shouts to Tim Connors for sure, who's a big listener of the show, always supports us, shows up to donut meets, is always in the chat. We can't thank him and people like him enough when it comes to Revival, because it genuinely helps. It's truly much love and appreciation to Tim Connors and everybody like that. So thank you very much. Okay. All right. Oh boy. First and foremost, which this is awesome because it's absolutely something I wanted to acquire for the trip, and that is beef tender bites, protein. Gonna pack this away for sure. Gonna bring this on the trip. Fuck yeah. Oh man, actually not just the bites. Jerky, the sticks. We got all the meats. We got all the meats. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, Tim. I'm going to put that right down there for now. And then there's this other box, which is rather heavy, and I feel like there's some beverages in here. We're going to find out. Oh boy, there certainly is. Mr. Tim Connors comes through with the business, and it is 10 different rock stars. I'm sorry, Jesus, 10 different Monster Energies to keep us going and both hydrated and I'm sure rather amped up along the trip. I already called dibs on this gold one. Big shouts to you, Tim Connors. Thank you very, very much. This is awesome. New hat from FCP. Big shouts. I got to check out their facility today. I think this timeline is going to be a little messed up, but I got to check out their facility today. Can't remember if I mentioned that earlier or not. Holy crap, my days are all mending in together. Hopefully this stays focused. Let me hit this real quick. There we go. So now it should track me and stay focused. Anyway, got to visit FCP EURO today. Love that place. It's super cool to see that, especially so close to us. You know, a little under 2 hours for me to go and pick up my parts there in person. Ordering system's great. I mean, the whole place is cool. So if you're in the area, or if you're going to be on our rally, maybe you should get your chance to check that place out if it arises. So I get to pick up my stuff, which is good. Maybe this vlog will kind of become a where I'm at mentally, emotionally, I don't know, something like that. I'm feeling okay. The time is ticking, obviously, and we have a bunch of stuff to do. That's really, these past couple episodes, this episode is kind of a lot of nothing, for lack of a better term, at least that we can show you on camera. It's been a lot of legwork to get to this point and to solidify a bunch of other stuff. And now it's time to do all the physical stuff besides the film and the big stuff. A lot more stuff kind of behind the scenes of what we have to do, what we have to prepare, communicate, etc. All that sort of stuff has happened and is happening. So now it's game time to get to the real business, right? So that's where I'm at. Like I said, I feel pretty good. If you want to help support the trip, go to revivalmotoring.com. That's where you can buy the pre-order Bandit R32 Run t-shirt. As long as there's other hats, as well as some stickers up there as well if you want to support. That's going to be open literally until we get back, because we're going to need the gas money. Rental car is kind of sorted, or rental van. That's what the boys are going to drive and shoot, and that's where all of our gear is going to basically be stored. Gas is going to be expensive. There's a handful of different things we got to figure out. Cowboy camp. I still need to find a sleeping bag. All that sort of stuff. So as much as I said, hey, we're ready, game time, the behind the scenes stuff, yes, but there's still some things I got to sort out. Hopefully Bass Pro allows me to bring a camera in, because I got to go check, go check out a sleeping bag tomorrow or something at some point. But yeah, feeling pretty good. I'm excited to hopefully just get to the trip and start filming and do that. Started to look at routes and all that sort of stuff the past couple days, and it's looking pretty good. Yeah, that's all I have to say for now. Maybe I can get the boys kind of included in some of these vlogs and preparation videos in the coming days. We'll go from there. See you soon. Thanks. We're at Katie Designs. RI today.